But okay. Let's jump into game number 3. MbL and the Viper evening it out against Slam and BacT here in game number 2. So we will go into Team Random Civilizations to find out who will take the lead here. We are having Slam as a Persians, his teammate BacT with the Vikings. On the other side we have the Viper going for Vikings and MbL playing the Persians. Interesting stuff here, and we might see a lot of crossbowmen and knights, which is always super interesting to watch. Okay, let's take a look at the maps. It feels like Slam has not the greatest wood spots around, if you ask me. He could have went for that very back one here, and then he had some gold around, and oh, that's an early warlord. I think he shouldn't go in this direction, he should go more to the north. Uh-oh, that might be low HP villager for sure, but yeah, he got it in time. Will be all good, can still take 2 more hits, but we'll be fine. We have MbL very fast trying to go for the steal again. And yeah, we'll get his, oh yeah, it's only 3 on wood, so that kind of indicates scouts. We have 4 on wood from the Vikings and 3 on wood from the both Persians. So yeah, expecting scouts from the Persians and it's rush maybe into Expos. This war is going back. No, it is not. From the Vikings, we see a lot of 4 HP villagers here. 4 HP over here. Probably the Viper has a 4 HP villager. We have Slam having one for sure. And yeah, might get dicey later on. But let's take a look. MbL again, not going for the steal, but maybe for the denial. Is seeing the villager here, and Slam is going back as well. And now we should see Loom coming in any second here from Slam, just finishing the villager, but MbL should be going for the steal, and yes, he is. So that probably was what he was trying to go for in game 1 as well, but didn't manage to do. And oh boy, what kind of route is he taking? That's the wrong direction, MbL. Oh boy, yeah, he will take some time. I'm not sure if the ball will arrive before he reaches feudal age. That will be the longest bossy level. Let's think about like maybe 5:30 he did start the ball lure. Well, might even catch some sheep on the way. So we have the Viper. Where's his gold? Oh, he has a nice defensive gold as well. And where's the gold of BacT? Nice and reasonable, but very open map as well. That's funny. BacT down 2 villagers. What? Oh boy, he lost the villager in the GC. And didn't I tell you something about low HP villagers? He has 2 villagers at 4 HP as well, and maybe it's lagging more than we thought. Yeah, with that pass finding here, Slam actually now is able to get to MbL, and yeah, since it's still such a long way, I think Slam should simply focus on the scout of MbL here and not block the ball. But yeah, that's easier said than done. What is going over here? Ah, he's pulling a lumber camp back. I think that position could have been possible as well. MbL now down to 25 HP on his scout, and it feels like Slam cannot deny, but only with 1 war he's still the guy up to feudal age the fastest. MbL couldn't click because he was still waiting for the food to drop, and now his ball will come in, and that was a ball lure over like 3.5 minutes of microing time. So MbL, we felt like he would struggle in the first games. Oops. But that really shows you that at least his macro is absolutely on point at the moment. BacT going for M&A, and the Viper's going for the Drush FC. Wanting some at home and going for the defensive gold spot. MbL going for scouts. We protect. Actually, still very poor. Eco was trying to go aggressively, but scouted by the Viper, and now Drush coming in. And Slam says -3 sheep and boar. I'm okay. That's Slam for you, but yeah, he got 3 severe. That's nice for him. And that's an engagement. Not sure, 100% sure if BacT really wants to take this. He's losing a lot of HP now on his militia. One militia going down for the Viper. Should focus on the other militia. BacT microing around, getting more HP because he's in feudal age. And now lost all his militia except 1 HP at the same time. He killed Scout of the Viper. And now the Viper knows, okay, forward is coming in. He's building a second lumber camp over here because he has no access to any other woods, and that will be an aggression of BacT, and I'm wondering how the Viper will defend that. That will be super aggressive. Stable of MbL and Slam, exactly like we predicted. Let's see what BacT actually sees. He sees the gold and he sees both mining camps, and yeah, he should build a very good tower over here. And at the moment, Viper with being pretty far away from feudal age cannot really defend against that. Trying to get some more walls up. Now needs to take a fight against the scout. Let's take a look. And the militia are getting in. And the scout as well. They will do some damage, but no MA upgrade of BacT on the way. He actually pulled all his villagers away from gold. That's interesting. So it will be towers and skirms. And the Viper, take a look. BacT is seeing that he should simply build another tower over here, and the Viper will build a defensive tower, though I'm pretty sure about that. And has a nice amount of farms. Let's switch into his point of view again. Oh, that's not a lot of food actually, and a lot of wood, so maybe he should go for the deer. And now the Viper is requesting a double from MbL towards BacT here. And now we should see a very quick tower, or isn't he seeing it? Look at that, completely just one tile out of range, and that's so ugly for the Viper. But he's now going for archers and double with X, so the Viper will stay on feudal age. He will actually go for archer defense, something I didn't expect. And yeah, that hurts a lot. Using this straggler before and that one as well. So that tower, and oh boy, this is looking good for BacT, and Slam is now coming in with something as well. Let's take a look. BacT is open at home though, and yeah, that might get ugly for him. The Viper, what is he doing? Where is he going with his villagers? Slam going for the attack against the villagers here. And one villager will die at least. Scout's now very low on HP. Actually, it's reasonably low. Only 1 and 3 HP. The rest still in fighting HP. And yeah, the Viper now going to very far away lumber camp. And I think an instant defensive tower would have been the better option, but obviously I can see everything, and so actually nice wall. I was very sure that you would have missed that wall here, but just walling a bit further back, and MbL cannot do much for now. 2 spearmen out as well. He's looking good for BacT at home. Slam sending in more scouts at the same time. He has a lot of spearmen at home, building a defensive tower on his gold spot, and yeah, this is looking good for the 2 tyrant warlords. The Viper doesn't even have enough wood to... He doesn't even have enough wood to build a lumber camp here. Therefore, all his villagers are coming back, and they... luckily he has at least wheelbarrows, so a bit more wood is coming in, but yeah, he needs to get the tower up, and now it's trying to just fight this tower down. But BacT simply should build another tower behind here, and then it's all better. Spearmen are fine as well. MbL is going for a lot of scouts. Slam now adding bloodlines, and the Viper is not happy. He built only skirms at the defense, and yeah, he's just getting wrecked by those scouts, and let's see, maybe the scouts will do some damage against the gold miners, and this feels like game 1 again. Bloodline scouts now in the gold spot. One scout went down, but so many villagers actually will die as well. Viper at 35 villagers, so that's still reasonable, but a lot of gold, that doesn't hurt too much because he has too much gold anyways. And yeah, he is sending more on gold again. He should send more on wood if you ask me, but who actually is asking me? I didn't hear anyone. Now second stable coming in for MbL, and he is scaring away Slam. And another villager died. Slam now saying care, but those villagers are walled. If Viper isn't deleting his house, could absolutely be an option. Let's take a look. Oh, that was a mispathing here by MbL. They could have killed those two villagers if they just had all the scouts there and to delete the house, but yeah. Now Viper is down to 2 farms. Those villagers taking another horrible trip here. And yeah, he just had so few stragglers from before. And that's a nice annoying tower here for BacT. He's pretty safe at home. Slam now even on the way to Castle Age. Fletching coming in, and BacT needs to retreat, but he's fighting in range of his 2 towers. Oh, and that will be so tough for the Viper. And I don't want to look into the future, but I can tell you that he will stonewall here. No, that's absolutely a great option, because I thought without the big walls here, the Viper will always lose everything when Slam comes in with his knights. And yeah, I simply see every knight of MbL and Slam going into that direction. Let's take a look at villager count. BacT and Slam actually behind when it comes to villagers, but Slam on the way to Castle Age, so that makes sense. Why is Slam behind in villagers compared to MbL? That's a bit surprising to me. Oh, and boy, he has a nice amount of scouts, but oh, and only 3 spearmen at the moment at home. So let's see how this will happen. This will continue. Did the Viper just go for the bell? I believe so. Trying to go for quick. Oh boy, and this tower will mean that it will be so tough for the Viper to wall behind that. Now going for double tower here behind. Oh, and he bought all that stone. He finally is buying all that stone. He has 1 stone over here, and the other one is over here, so he has no chance of getting onto a lot of towers by himself without buying. Now he's simply trying to survive. Let's take a look. The scouts coming in, and +1/+1 and bloodlines. So that's pretty good against the spearman. The wards are real though, and spearman died. 1 scout died, and now the villagers are safe. Except this villager maybe, but more spearmen are coming in. And remember, Viking spearmen is a bit stronger, so they will, stay alive 1 hit longer, I would say. The Viper really evacuating, but he didn't lose a lot of villagers here, surprisingly. He is still looking strong. And yeah, BacT now even saved that villager. Looks good. Where are the knights coming? And yeah, 2 stable for production here by Slam. Let's take a look. 1 extra TC. So far, 1 extra TC for MbL, 2 extra TCs for MbL, and will be pure knight production from both Persian players going to that direction. Pikeman upgrade now for MbL. I'm not 100% sure if I like that too much. I think light cap would have been a bit better, and I think Viper needs to get a gate up or something. This house is doing, well for now, and he needs to get some stone walls over here. No extra spot over here when it comes to gold or stone. Pretty unfortunate for him, but it does happen. Nice tower over here to really defend and keep his villager flow running over here. MbL, the guy who needs to take the win now. And he should snag some villagers over here. Yeah, those are unprotected, and oh boy, that will hurt for BacT. And those are the things that MbL and the Viper need to really make happen for themselves. And no reaction here by BacT. Trying to pull some villagers, but I think maybe one will get home. The rest, oh, not even that one. And that was a nice effective raid here. And yeah, look at that. Suddenly BacT at 38 villagers compared to the 46 of the Viper. Great defense by the Viper here, and I have no idea how, but he's still in this game. He doesn't look like he will get castle age to zoom with looking at 35 food here, but yeah. Sam now getting up to his third. You see MbL building a lot of pikemen for defense so that he can send every of his cavalry to the side of BacT, and so far it's working out pretty nicely. How is the Viper still in this game with 47 villagers? Probably because MbL did some great ratings, and yeah, nice tower defense here by the Viper. Blacksmith's now coming up, trying to contest against the fletching, but yeah, the Viper only had, what is that, 6 farms running this whole time, so no real food for any upgrades, and he did have a lot of food because he wanted to play. Now those villagers being sent to find something, some tower, or any resources, but oh, and we can actually see another tower coming up here. And he should absolutely stonewall that one, and yeah, that's just so ugly for the Viper. And yeah, that's what I said before, no extra gold, stone or wood here, which is so ugly for him. Now MbL trying to kill everything, but so many Knights of Slam out. And let's take a look. If Slam wanted to commit, he could go in and kill all those gold villagers, all those wood villagers as well, and those farmers as well. BacT now clicking up to Castle Age and getting asked, are you safe at home? Are you okay at home? No, not at all. And let's try to catch up with chat here, but I'm upping, just keep attacking. Okay, where I go? To you or can hit? I hit MbL. Okay, I hit MbL. So Slam's now trying to hit MbL. He has some pikemen at home and is now going for camels. So that will be not super effective. Actually now going for gold mining and horse color. Pretty late, but that's the upgrade he needs to do to catch up. That's pure tower defense here for the Viper. Let's take a look how Slam is looking compared to MbL at the moment. We have roughly 10 villages behind, kind of the same villager count, but now the rating of Slam will come in. Let's see how it will affect the EQ of MbL. He is, yeah, very much on the defense approach now. Yeah, got some villagers, but is it really enough? We are still in the point of view of the Viper. Now heavily ahead when it comes to villagers compared to BacT, but he needs to get more on food. Or maybe, is he maybe slinging? Can I go to the achievement and still stay in the game? Yes, I can, I believe. Are we? Is he slinging? Where do I need to look here? Okay, that would be so sweet. Like 50% tax, but it's still Vikings, and I think MbL could use the resources better than the Viper at the moment. It would be very untypical, but I think it would be not an option. Archer's now doing a lot of damage against the camels here of MbL. And now Castle Age kicked in for BacT. And he still has aggressive villagers, I reckon, so maybe he goes for some mangonels. And that you see what could die for sure before, yeah, reaching Castle Age. Let's take a look. His aggressive villagers, what is he doing? He's going for crossbows, bodkin arrow, bowsaw, and cartography. So I like his choice there. Those villagers aren't working too effectively, and well, the raid of MbL is continuing, or the raid against MbL is continuing, but MbL is still a bit ahead when it comes to villagers, scaring away Slam. And okay, MbL have camels with knights there, and yeah, it's surprising to me that Viper and MbL pausing twice, and yeah, indeed, The Viper is slinging here. And remember guys, it's 50% tax. So for every 2 gold he's slinging, only 1 gold is coming, yeah, into the bank of MbL. So, he needs to get those stone wall up. Oh, yeah. Okay. And that tower will go up for sure. That's interesting. It might be the first sling we've seen, at least in the last 3 or 4 rounds here, I would say. And what is BacT going for now? I think 1 or 2 TCs at home would be really nice against potential raids of MbL. More night ratings coming in, and now the village account first time Slam is ahead. More running villagers here of the Viper. The MbL is now clicking up to MPLH, so that's good for him. He runs worlds, yes, I go. And yeah, indeed, he goes with 2 knights. Who could not win the fight against this 1 camel because they're so low HP. And now Slam and BacT will be surprised when they see that MbL is actually reaching Castle Age. MbL is going for Halberdiers. It seems adding a second Rex, adding another TC as well. And this isn't fully walled. Even if he finishes those palisades, still knights could get in. That would be ugly. Let's take a look if Slam has any idea how this looks. Oh yeah, and yeah, exactly, with those crossbows as well. Slam now even on the Imperial Age attack as well, and sees that MbL is going for a lot of racks, and then he will go for the Halberdier push. Let's take a look. Viper trying to get another tower up. Such a funny game here indeed. Slam. What is he doing? He's looking onto 40C boom, getting market up, getting university. He is still going for knights. The better approach if you play team game, MbL is more going for the unit composition, which might counter Slam. Halberdiers only. And BacT, where is he with his crossbows? Not really sure. And yeah, he should send them to the side of Slam here indeed. Just to counter. MbL is now going for chemistry, so he will go Halberdier hand cannoneers. Let's see how this goes. Yes, those games are live indeed. Oh boy, what an interesting game. It's still full sling by our Vikings player here with 65 villagers in Feudal Age. We have BacT, 3TC boom, and if MbL is not doing a lot of damage here against Slam, this is looking super good for our mixed team from Vietnam and Canada. And pretty cool for our players from Norway. Monks doing their job. Halberdier is very low upgrade odds. They're still pikemen. Only +1, +0, and the camels are coming in. They aren't performing too great. If Slam would go for any upgrades, and then now for sure they aren't performing too well because crossbowmen are coming in and not. BacT did do cartography early on when he was early Castle Age, so that's really helping out a lot now. And the castle coming in for Slam, and that's something I absolutely did not expect. And that should be the time where MbL should be pushing with a lot of Halberdiers and hand cannoneers in this position, but he's getting pushed back. And yeah, at the same time we have no ratings against BacT, no ratings against Slam. A lot of villagers at the front actually being scared now. Mangonauts coming in, but there's no army to protect those Mangonauts. And now they're getting sniped down. Hand cannoneers and GG coming in. Wow! Incredible forward here by BacT. Not the greatest reaction by the Viper, I would say, but he had a pretty bad map as well. But if you have a bad map, do you want to go Trush as Expose? I'm not 100% sure. Then he switched into Feudal Age. Was running a lot, did lose a lot against the double. MbL at the same time did some damage against BacT, but he managed to get up Castle Age a bit better because he got to Castle Age. And then we had Slam and MbL being pretty even, but MbL now over-invested a bit too much, and therefore with a nice double of BacT coming in, we have now the 2-0, or not 2-0, what am I saying? It's a 2-1. Oops. for Slam and BacT. Amazing stuff. How many resources did he actually tribute? 3k. That's not enough to be really. The Viper and BacT actually having this close to the same villager amount. That's super funny. But yeah, simply the fact that BacT got Castle Age means he has handcard, and that's just so big. Okay, that was